It is me. It is me. What's up, y'all? What up? It is me. It is me. It is me, your girl Labora Lee. Hold on, let me turn this off. I had to make sure everything was working today. First and foremost, let me say, hey, we got a lot to talk about today. Oh my goodness, the media has been a buzz. So we're going to talk about a few things. I listed what we were going to talk about today, but we're going to get into it. Today is Media Monday. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We're going to talk about Jamaica. We're going to talk about Apple Watts, Raven Simone, Justin People. I think his name is Justin Peoples. Let me get that correct. Hold on, let me because I don't want to say his name wrong because he's a special kind of case. Yes, Justin Peoples. I guess I gotta address the elephant in the room because today, well, last night and today has been a buzz. It's been crazy. I do have my take on the situation. I didn't really want to discuss it, but I kind of have to. And then we have a lot of quick topics to go over as well. I'm not gonna play as many commercials today because I would like to get all of the subject matter in this podcast, but I am going to play this one commercial. I know you guys like to leave when I'm in commercial, but if you do leave, come back because we got some things to talk about. Don't forget, drop a comment and like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. But oh my gosh, we got so much to talk about. Let me play this commercial real quick so we can get to it because I got a lot to say. Hold on. I have a lot to say. Oh, honey, I got a lot to say today. Hold on, hold on. We're going to check this commercial. Hold on.
Want last-minute brand design help? Get top-tier Fiverr freelance creatives at your fingertips fast with secure payments and 24/7 support. Head to Fiverr.com today and get something started.
Hey, bro, I see you up in the building. I see you. All right, I'm back, y'all. We got to talk about it because it's a lot going on. I'm going to save the actual elephant in the room for last because I have a lot to say about it and how I feel about the situation. But we are, hi, bro. We are going to, hold on. Y'all got to see my brother real quick. My brother is in the building and I got to show my baby some love. Hi, brother. I love you. All right, and call me after this. Bye. Anyway, but anyway, let's get to the subject matter at hand. All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is Jamaica. It's very important that we talk about this because I actually want to start a panel kind of surrounding this. It's us as a people. So I'm going to extend that invite eventually, but I want to get together my subject matter first. But let's get to Jamaica. So, a movement is underway to remove the British monarch as the head of the state of Jamaica, which would make the Caribbean a nation, the Caribbean nation a republic as it marks 60 years of independence from the United Kingdom. Reports that the long delayed removal process has not only begun but will also continue after the visit that they had. Well, this was March the 23rd where Prince William and Kate Middleton showed up. His wife Kate Middleton showed up. The royal couple was making like their little pilgrimage around the Caribbean, and they stopped off in Jamaica. And they faced protest on Wednesday from the Jamaicans who demand reparations and an apology for slavery. 4 months later, 4 months after Barbados removed the reigning monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, as the head of state. The anti-colonial sentiment across the Caribbean has increased with the rise of the Black Lives Matter movement. A senior Jamaican government official was appointed to oversee the transition to the republic, long been coming under significant pressure to do it. Listen, I'm getting ready. Let me finish. Because y'all know how I be ready to tell y'all how I feel about things before I finish the story. Let's get back to it. So it appears that not everybody in the Jamaican government is fully on board. There is some resistance to removing the Queen as the head of state. Some observers point to a slow pace of Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who was appointed in July to the Queen Privy Council, a body of advisors to the British monarch. All right, we got that out the way. Now let me get to what I really want to say. First of all, I don't really think that that world is so old and should be Jamaica should have been free. Like they should not have a queen, and it's not fair. Like nobody should have a queen or a king. Yes, I believe in democracy. Let's just say that I believe in democracy. And it is what it is. So yeah, let them people go. Pharaoh, let the people go. Well, in this case, Queen Elizabeth, let them people go. It's time. It's high time. Let them go. Let them build what is supposed to be their country. They've been there. You don't live there. You live in England. Let them go. They don't need that. Nobody needs that, bro. What you laughing at? Yeah, call me. You know what I'm saying. Call me, bro. Anyway, so let's keep it moving. We got to get to this next story because I really do have to address the elephant in the room. I don't want to, but I'm going to. Y'all know I got some shit to say about this stuff. Let's talk about Apple Watts. Now, I spoke about her, I think, maybe like Friday on Fire Friday, because y'all know I run through the quick topics on Fire Friday anyway. But we have more information about what happened to her. So Apple Watts appeared on season 5 of Love and Hip Hop. And 6 of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and she's reportedly hospitalized after a car crash. The reality star was born Jontel LaFay Watts. I kind of like that name. She was driving on the highway in Baker, California, when her Mercedes and a Ford F-250 truck crashed. Baker's vehicle reportedly flipped over several times and caught fire. Watt's sister, who said she was ejected from the vehicle, suffered a fractured skull, shattered arm, and a broken spine. Her sister also said that she is unresponsive. It is unknown what caused the collision. Again, I said this Friday. I'll say this again. We just got more information about what actually happened. But I said this on Friday. I'm praying for her. I don't want anybody to be hurt. Like, I'm that kind of person. So it is what it is. But I'm praying for you, Apple. Nobody wants to see anybody get hurt out here. All right. So we're gonna I don't know if I'm gonna play one video. How about that? I don't know if I want to play a video. Let's just get to the tea because there's a lot going on. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm gonna play a video before I get to the the elephant in the room. We know what the elephant is, Will and Jada, but I'm going to play a video right before I get to that because I need to gather myself and really, really think about how I want to word it before I give it to y'all because y'all have no clue. You don't know me in real life. But let's get to Raven Simone. We're going to talk about her real quick. Raven Simone is protesting Florida's Don't Say Gay bill. Simone and her co-stars walked off the set of the Disney Channel show Raven's Home in response to the recent bill HB 1557 that was passed prohibiting the discussion of sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender identity in primary school classrooms. The longtime actress posted a video on Instagram showing that she and the Raven's Home cast and executive producers had staged a walkout. In an official statement from the Disney Channel, they said that they have both respect and support for the situation because, as you know, Raven Simone, she's a lesbian. So, like, how you want to say I can't? But anyway, as a response to the walkout, so they stand in respect and support of their decision to walk out. The company's streaming service, Disney Plus, is also issued a statement saying, in part, that we strongly denounce all legislation that infringes on the basic human rights of people in the LGBTQIA plus community, especially legislation that targets and harms young people and their family. Bill HB 1557 was passed in the state by the state Senate earlier this month. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, I guess I said that right, confirmed that he would sign the bill, but it is unclear on the official date in which he's going to sign that bill. Now, here's the thing. again, I feel like at this point, everybody wants control over everybody's life. And everybody wants to tell people what they can't say and what they can't do and what they like. Worry about yourself. How about that? Worry about yourself. Yeah, there is a certain degree of decorum that you should have, I guess, so to speak. Like certain things, like we know now, this is to the community. I love y'all. Yes, booze, I love y'all. But here's the thing. You can't throw it in people's faces either. You can't push people to like what it is that you do. That's not that they don't have to. But there's no reason why you should have to be anything otherwise than what you are. If you're a member of the community, yeah, stand firm. You deserve rights. You deserve, like, nobody should be discriminated upon. Nobody should have to deal with that. So in my opinion, do I think this bill is good? No, it's horrible. How do you tell somebody what they can and cannot say? Yeah, I don't know if it should be a discussion in the classroom, though. I think that that's pushing it on people, but I don't think that you should tell people that they can't say that. You feel me? Like, don't push the agenda on our children, but don't tell them if to not feel the way they feel or they can't be who they are. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the middle on both. Y'all know I play devil's advocate on this show. That's what I do. I'm in the middle on both. Don't push your agenda on people and don't tell people what they can and cannot say. It's that simple. It's not rocket science. Y'all do too much. It's not rocket science. Let me play a video. I'm not gonna play a video. I am gonna play a promo real quick so I can take a swig of water and we gonna get back to this in 1 second. Hold on. I got y'all. Check this out real quick.
1 2 1 2. Yeah. Yo. You can hear me.
What up, nigga?
Hey, yo, Matt.
Yeah. What up,
Let's get on that tip real quick, you feel me?
Already.
Show these niggas what's up, yo.
Yeah.
What's the word?
Hope they see that he ain't forward. Hit the lab when I'm bored. Overseas fan base keep on asking for more. Wife shop till she drops. She got bags.
All right, I see the family is in the building. What up, fam? My uncle in here. Well, my producer in here, but she hold it down. And my brother is in here. Hi, y'all. Love y'all. Anyway, let's get back to the situation at hand because we got to get to this story. This story is a little heartbreaking to read, but I'm gonna read through it because it's very important to, us as a people. It's unfair. Like, anyway, let me get to it. So let's talk about Justin Peoples. A white couple might have committed a hate crime as they are accused of shooting and stabbing. I'm not getting monetized, and y'all can support me in other ways other than me worrying about getting monetized. But anyway, they've been accused of shooting and stabbing to death a Black Navy veteran at California gas station. Kristen Garner, 42, Jeremy Jones, 49, were arrested and charged with the murder of Justin Peoples, age 30, at the Chevron gas station in Tracy, California. While the reason for the killing of Peoples has not yet been confirmed, the San Joaquin County Prosecutor's Office found it was worth noting that Jones has a white supremacist tattoo. In a complaint filed 3 days after the fatal crime, investigators included that Garner was the one who shot Peoples and Jones was the one that stabbed him. The prosecutors also included the act was done due to Peoples' race, color, religion, nationality, or country of origin. The alleged white supremacists were helped by a third party named Christopher Demencio, age 58, who was charged with accessory to murder. Demencio is charged for helping Garner and Jones avoid or escape arrest. Pending the arraignment hearing scheduled on April the 4th, Garner and Jones are being held in jail. No bail. That's what they get. They don't deserve a bail. Absolutely not. No bail. What are we doing here? Anyway, okay. So now we're going to get to the elephant in the room. But I said I was going to... Because I'm not reading for this part. I do have some quick topics, but I'm not reading for what I'm about to say. But I'm going to play this commercial really quick. I'll be right back. Let me get some water so I can be ready for it. I'll be right back, all right?
What does getting it all done actually look like? A lot like this. Meet your new workspace. Oh, I'm not sharing the right screen, am I? Let's try this again. Meet your new workspace. Your whole team, right here. Let me just, sorry, Karen. All those projects on hold, just a click away from complete. Success is closer than you think. It's actually over there, right next to your Success Manager. It's built to expand as needed. The perfect freelancer for every project? Yes, please. Go ahead. You can use the F word as much as you want here. This is your selection of global freelance talent that never sleeps. All vetted for their excellence and their expertise. Love you, Kevin. Only thing left? Add your favorites to your list and share with your team. Okay, not all of them. Leave it to them to tackle all your business needs, leaving you free. Well, at least free to get more done. That's how fast they work.
Ready to transform your business?
Oh, that looks good. Love that. Approved. Oh, still sharing my screen.
All right, now that is played, that's the last commercial for the night, by the way, because I got some stuff to say, boo. And yeah, it's crazy out here. I just wanted to get to one place. Let me just start. Well, while I'm getting to that place, really quick, let me just start by saying, I love you guys, and I'm so happy that the I don't know. I have to go another way because this one's not working. So I'll read it from my phone. But anyway, let me just start by saying last week was tragic. Everything about last week was tragic. I was having malfunctions everywhere in here. So I'm very happy this week that everything is looking good. I did rearrange some stuff and, arrange some chords and change a couple of things just so I could make sure that we did not have any of the issues we had last week, this week. So, and we're not having them. So I'm grateful. Yes. Okay. Now let's discuss that elephant. Please drop a comment. I need y'all to engage with me on this one because this is a mess, a hot mess. And it's only a hot mess because the internet is making it a hot mess. But anyway, so I know we all saw what happened last night. I really didn't want to discuss it because we all saw what happened. The smack was heard across the world. Everybody, I done heard it in Spanish, Chinese, Mandarin, didn't hear it in Russian, but we don't really hear much from Russia right now. I've heard it in, I've heard it in a couple of different languages as well, because, I had to do my research and I needed to see, because what happened was yesterday, actually the award that was being presented at the time that the incident happened, I was actually watching the documentary for the award that was being presented because I don't support the award shows no more because they definitely don't support us. And, I'm all about the culture, baby. Yeah, you don't rock with us, we don't rock with you. But I was watching the documentary. It's called Summer of Soul. Dope documentary. If you have Disney Plus, that's where it is. Hold on. Hold on, baby. I'm coming to your comment. Thank you. That's what I wanted. Because I know some people got some things to say. I just know it. Hold on. Honey, we're going to leave your comment up for a second, Reese. Anyway, so I was watching the documentary Summer of Soul, which was created by Questlove. Dope piece of art. I promise you. I wasn't born in 69. I was born in 79, 10 years later. But it took me there because I always feel like I felt like that was my time. I should have been born, and everybody like, no, that's where you belong, where you belong. But I love all old school music, right? So I watched the documentary. I'm in here jamming. They had Mahalia Jackson. They had Stevie Wonder. They had the staple singers. It was a variety, gospel, Latin music, which I love. They had everything that you needed. Even David Ruffin got up there. And honey, I didn't even know that dude could hit them high notes like that. David, boy. But David Ruffin was even a part of the lineup for that. So I finished watching it. And as soon as I finished watching the situation, I'm like, all right, it's time for bed. I get up early. I got to take my daughter to school. So I unplug my phone from the charger, go to my bedroom, and I start looking through my phone, and I saw the slap. Matter of fact, I heard the slap before I kind of really paid attention to it. But then I saw the slap, and honey, you could see, well, first I didn't even see the slap. I actually saw Will mouthing, because at first nobody had the actual audio of what he said. So I saw him mouthing, "Keep my wife's fucking name out of your mouth," twice. So I was like, what the hell happened? And they was like, Will done smacked Chris Rock. So I was like, hold up, let me go see. So I saw it and I was like, oh shit, because he smacked the shit out of him, right? So that's what, I'm sorry. But that ain't even the elephant in the room. Okay, he smacked him. I think the reason why most people are like really like in shock and awe behind the situation is really because nobody has ever seen anybody get smacked, like really smacked on a live, a national live event, not an award show anyway. So I think that was the whole rage. But here's the thing. It's a couple of things I got to say about that. First of all, I have learned that Chris Rock did not write the jokes. So he got smacked because of somebody else. I'm sorry, sir. I'm not getting smacked for anybody else. And if somebody smacked me, please believe I might not win the fight, but I'm fighting the fuck back. You're not just going to smack me. Like, we would have been... Not what I'm getting to that, bro. Hold on. I'm gonna get to y'all comments in a second, but you ain't smacking me and I ain't fighting you back. That's not happening. That's just how I'm built. Like, I get somebody do something to me, I fight back. I black out, but I fight back. You know what I'm saying? So that's first. He got smacked for some jokes that he didn't even write. Second, bro, I'm getting to your comment. Hold on, Reese. So Reese said, when I saw that, I was like, Will, why are you out here acting a fool in front of these white people? We gonna stop that right there too. Fuck these white people. I mean, not fuck. I love white people. I love all people. But I'm not getting ready. Listen, you disrespect me and mine, it's a problem. The crazy part is, yesterday I was serving a bitch. Sorry, I'm excuse my language. But yesterday I was serving a chick for the same shit over my peoples. He a man, so he can't hit you, but I can. But I ain't even going to resort to that. I served her with intelligence. I ain't even call out her name, none of that. It's a line that you do not get to cross with people's spouses. Know that. I don't care who you are, what you think you do, and that serves to your point, bro. Don't respect my wife. Don't disrespect my wife. No, you don't get to do that. You don't get to disrespect my husband, and you don't get to disrespect his wife. It's just that simple. That's what that union is. We are here for each other. We ride for each other. You don't get to play. I don't even care what they think, because they gonna think whatever anyway. They don't care about us. Like, look how long it took for them to start giving us, like, really giving us awards and stuff. Mind you, last night was a good look for us as a people, but it got overshadowed by the situation. But at the same time, I don't feel like Will did anything wrong. That's his wife. And if he wanted to stand up for her, that's what he's supposed to do. That's what a husband and a wife situation is. And I keep hearing this thing about August Alsina. Not the same situation. August was smashing her, but that's what it was. You know what I mean? But Will had his little Puerto Rican mommy, and they was flying off into the sunset as well. So, like, why is all the pressure on Jada? Because she found her a little side piece. And when the side piece started acting crazy, she let that nigga know, I'm staying with my husband. Two different things. It's not the same thing. We got more comments. Hold on. It's not the same thing. Hold on. I get that this is normal behavior to us, but you know how they get. That's the problem. We got to normalize not caring about how they get. That's the problem with us as a people now. Like, we always worried about what they wanted. That's why we was like, no, that's what I'm saying. We got to push what they think out of the way and really worry about ourselves, because they not worried about us. So why we got to be worried about what they think? No. I think what he did was the right thing. Now, the fact that it was on national television, but smacking the shit out of a nigga for disrespecting your wife, it happens every day. Niggas get smacked every day, B. You don't get to disrespect people, spouses. I don't care where you at, who you think you are. This is it's not allowed. Hold on. He did what he was supposed to do. That's what a husband's supposed to do. Just like I said, I had to check a chick yesterday because you don't get to disrespect mine. If it's mine, I'm a ride for it. You don't get to do that. I checked her yesterday, but it happened 2 days prior, and then she came back and said something yesterday, and then I had to check the little hole. But you don't get to play with mine. And I think that's it. Like, it don't matter where the setting is, where we at. None of that. You just don't get to play with mine. Because see, if I let you play with mine today, tomorrow you looking at me like it's okay. And I'm going to keep doing it. You got to cut the toxic, you got to cut that and nip that in the bud ASAP. You got to let people know. Problem is, I don't even really think this was about Jada and her alopecia, though. And I'm going to really give it to y'all. Y'all got to hear me out. Will has been the butt of a lot of jokes in the last couple of years. Memes, the internet, with they bull. Let me take this comment. A lot of things happened in the last few years, and that whole August Alsina situation was a part of it. I'll just say, everybody got a boiling point. And I don't know if y'all ever heard, but it's two things. Anybody can get it. I'm on one. And so if you play and I'm already on one and you just say that one thing, you the one that's get ready to get it. Because but that's the problem. Will shouldn't have let that shit fester. We're going to get to that too, because I got more to say about that. I'm so glad y'all engaged tonight. Hi, y'all. I love y'all. Anyway, I'm going to get to that too. Reese, I'm going to pull your comment up in a minute. But you know that I know, because I'm one of them people, I let things just build up and build up and build up until I can't take it anymore, and then I explode. That's why I tell people, don't break the glass and don't push the fucking button, because you do that, you don't know what you get ready to get once everything is released. So I feel like in this situation, all that had bubbled over, and then Chris Rock makes the joke. It wasn't even that serious of a joke. I can't wait to see G.I. Jane 2. Because her head is bald. He said he didn't know that she had alopecia. Still, you don't talk about black women's hair. I'm tired of y'all thinking y'all got control over how we supposed to look and all that. Like, no, you don't do that. So I think at that point, so much was stress and festering, and Chris Rock was the one to get it, because at that moment he was like, you know what, fuck this. You know what I mean? Yeah. Secondly, they saying, would he do that to a white? Oh, no, let's get to this comment. Hold on. Secondly, the other saying that we got to remember is, I might crack a fucking smile, but that ain't a damn thing funny. I do that too. I know these type of things. You not get ready to play with me, and I'm not get ready to keep letting y'all think y'all can play with me. And so that's what it was. The question was, would he do it to a white man? Hold on. They said that he want Chris Rock because he said something about Jada before. He did. 2016. Let me give you that. 2016. Same award ceremony. This time in 2016, though, he hosted. And Jada was on her one tip because Will hadn't got nominated, and she felt that the movie that he did was like a really good movie. And she felt like the same thing I said when I started this conversation. When it comes, I don't watch the ceremonies no more, because when it comes to our people, this is why I'm not worried about what they think about us. When it comes to our people, they slight us all the time. Same thing with the Grammys. So I don't indulge in that no more. I told you, when that was on, I was watching the documentary that was the award was being presented for. But it got to be some line drawn about how far you can go with somebody else's spouse. And so, yes, Chris Rock caught that. And he apologized. And so did Will. They issued their statements. I don't know if Diddy told the truth about the reuniting and everybody is love and because Chris Rock said he hasn't spoke to Will since. Hold on, let me see what you said, Reese. Hold on. He said he hasn't spoke to Will since that happened. So I have a question. We talk about this generation is so sensitive about jokes and things we grew up where does Chris Rock. Listen, this is not about the joke. I don't even care. You know what? Let me say this. Thank you, girl. Let me say this real quick. When haven't people been roasted at an award ceremony? BET, they do it. Kevin Hart he went hard on Rick Ross. That's happened. I don't think it was about the joke. I really don't. I think it was really about all the shit he already had on his plate festering up. Because, a couple of years of people talking shit about him and his wife, and he told the joke that he didn't write. So he got smacked for it. I don't think it's a joke. Nah, niggas been roasting each other for a long time. I don't know if it's just generational thing either, because I think that had this been back in the 50s and that same situation would have happened, he would have got knocked the fuck out. Just that simple. He just smacked him. Do I think he should be arrested? It's a smack. Niggas get smacked every day, B. Should Chris Rock file a civil suit? He could. It happened on national television. Everybody saw it. The world saw it. He has a case. You feel me? No, that old saying, 6 and stones may break my bones, but words may never won't never hurt me. Stop being soft when it comes to that. But at the same, that's a medical condition that his wife has. So you don't get to play with her like that. Like, you don't get to play with my dude. I'm telling you, the dude called my dude a clown and told him he was dumb, and that set me off. You just don't get to play with people's spouses. It's not about the joke. It's about don't play with people's significant others. Just don't do that. Now, the other thing that I was hearing too was, why he didn't do that to August Alsina? He fucked his wife, and he knew that August was fucking us. He knew about it. So why he got to smack him? Think about it. Everybody just know about the entanglement, but they didn't really hear the details about the entanglement. Will even admitted he knew. Again, he had his little Puerto Rican mommy and they was flying around the world. That's not the issue. As far as would he have done that to a white man? Probably. I don't know why y'all think he wouldn't have done it to me. Now, the white man would have pressed charges. That's the difference. See, this is really the difference that I think people need to really pay attention to. Had he had done that to a white man, Will Smith would not have received that Oscar, and he would be sitting in jail right now. Difference. See the difference of what would have happened, but do I think he would have done it to a white man? Absolutely. You talk about my shit, I'm getting ready to fuck you up. It's just that simple, and it ain't no race on it. It's just don't play with my shit. Wait a minute, hold. Wait, we got another one, please. He was doing his dirt, I heard, and he was messing with his co-star. Exactly, boo. It's a lot of Will Ben had hoes. This ain't about infidelity, so why he get ready to fight August Alsina? That makes no sense. Will had hoes, Jada had August. Seems like a fair exchange, and they've always had an open relationship. And the problem is people are picking on that one situation with him and August Alsina, but they had an understanding. You just didn't have the understanding of what the hell. That's why it worked. They've been together for years, and they've had an open relationship for years. You guys are worried about the infidelity. That's really not an infidelity when you have an open relationship. You really got to get down to the nitty gritty. I think I'll talk about that Wednesday. I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna write that in my notes. We're gonna talk about that Wednesday. It's a couple of other things I want to discuss in Wednesday's show as well. But they already knew. Both of them already knew about their whole situation. It's not nothing new. He didn't know that Chris Rock was going to say what he said. But at the same time, I don't know if Chris Rock really knew. I mean, he knew when it was time to get ready, but I don't think he really knew. Like, it's just a lot of craziness. But what's killing me about the situation, and I only am talking about the pieces that I'm talking about because it's been a lot of dissection. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I got a crazy ass sense of humor. I was here for the comedic aspect of it, like the memes and shit. I was so here for it. I laughed so hard all day long because it's a really crazy situation. But at the end of the day, I think that everybody, I say this at the end of every podcast, mind your fucking, like, y'all can't tell that man who he can target, who he should be targeting, especially when it's August and he already knew about August. He knew they were smashing. They told him. He knew. So, yeah, that's that. But I don't think so. I don't think the August Alsina situation is comparable to this situation. In this situation, the nigga was sitting in his face telling jokes about his wife, and you could tell on her face that she wasn't happy about the joke either. You could look at her face, and if his wife, whom he's had children with, she's bore his children, is not happy with what's going down as a man, that's what he's supposed to do. Stand up for your wife. That's just it. Nobody can say that he's not supposed to stand up for his wife. He is. And a woman that thinks that he's not supposed to stand up for his wife, I don't know. You got to reanalyze what kind of men you deal with, because mine going to stand up for me just like I stand up for him. It's just what it is. I'm going to tell you one thing. Chris Rock was thinking about that. See, this is the stuff that's the stuff that's been making me laugh all day. All right, I'm going to tell you one thing. Chris Rock was thinking about that check because they would have never let him host again because I would have rocked. Well, listen, I'm telling you, I said it a few minutes ago. Like, first of all, you did jokes that you didn't write. One, so you got smacked for somebody else. Two, nobody's just gonna hit me, slap me, and I'm just gonna stand. No, nigga, we fighting. It's just what it is. That's just how I get down. We fight. No, don't put your hands on me. Words are words. You don't get to put your hands on me. So, like I said, I play devil's advocate a lot on this show. That's one of them things, and I'm just like, hell no, nigga. I would have. He slapped me. I would have punched him. Now I don't know if he would have won, because a lot of people forget that Will Smith has been trained in a lot of things, and fighting is one of them. Why? He had to play Ali. You don't get to play Ali and fake like you box, and you have to learn how to box. Do I think that's a fight that Chris Rock would have won? No. But at the same time, I'm just going to have to lose, but you're going to know the day that you're going to get to smack the shit out of me, and definitely not on national television. Oh, hell no. That ain't happening. So I did want to address the elephant in the room when it comes to Will and Jada, because it happened. It happened last night. So we got to talk about it. I said earlier I wasn't going to talk about it. I was like, yo, everybody saw it. But people have been dissecting, whether it's fake, whether it's real. The way it sound real to me. The way it looked real to me. But at the same time, when you look at Chris Rock a little bit, he did look like he was preparing himself for the smack. So I don't know. All I know is it happened. But like I said, nigga, that's about to be my new hashtag. Niggas get smacked every day, B. On some real talk. Because it's like, shit happens. People get smacked every day. Shit happens. Let me see who else got up here and show some love. Let me show them some love. All right, we got my bro, my uncle. Who else is up here? All right, we good. All right, but nah, so, it is what it is, like sometimes shit happens, and this is one of them shit happens moments. Like, stop playing with that man wife. He told y'all stop playing with him and his wife. And that's it. He putting his foot down. That's why that nigga got the shit smacked out of him. I bet you Chris Rock won't make no more jokes about Jada. I bet you that was the last joke. And I bet you that was the last joke. I guarantee you that was the last joke about her. Y'all heard him. He was like, keep my wife fucking. I want to play. Hold on. I'm going to play this real quick. Is my my P4 on. Hold on. I'm about to play the clip just so we can laugh real quick. For shits and giggles. Hey, this shit was like the craziest shit I ever witnessed. Oh no, I forgot. When I turn the P4 on, it automatically catch whatever I was watching at that moment. So let me get out of here. Let's get back in here. I'm gonna play it because we need to play it. Hold on. My phone acting dumb. And I do want to play this. All right, let's go. But at the end of the day, like, you just don't get to play with people's spouses. I don't play by mine. I be ready to come for a bitch. Hey, you ready? You hear me? That post, if you my friend on Facebook, that post I posted yesterday where I was like, when you deal with them and make them real small, feel real small and dumb, that was because I had just dealt with that situation. Here we go. We're going to take a listen. Y'all ready? Because I'm ready. Let's go. Because I just want to hear it because it sounds funny. The sound is everything. Let's do this. Hold up.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And he walked off so cocky after he smacked the shit out of him.
Oh, Richard.
Listen to the smack.
Oh, wow.
You can hit, like, I don't know if that was fake, y'all. I know a lot of y'all running around like, that was fake. It might have been orchestrated, but he put full force in that smack. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not, though. Am I sorry? Not really. I'm not sorry, y'all. Hold up.
Embarrassed?
I also would have been at the perpetuity.
Oh, and it's Shannon Sharp.
I would
Listen.
whip Will Smith.
Well, I know you.
I would have whipped. He'd have had to whip me, or I'd have had to whip him. And every time I see him, it's on sight. There ain't nothing to say. And hold on, I'm watching him at the Vanity Fair, and Will Smith is carrying on like ain't nothing happened.
He did, though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna give Shannon. He should, because afterwards he was partying with his Grammy in the hand. He was having a good old fucking time. But Howard Stern had something to say too. Listen.
A lot of force smacks him right in the mouth on TV. Now, the first thing I said to myself, what the fuck is going on? Is this a bit? Because where's security? This is a live television event. Not one person came out because he's Will Smith. This is how Trump gets away with shit. Will Smith and Trump are the same guy. He decided he's going to take
Howard,
matters
you reaching
into
a
his
little
own
bit.
hands. You know, at a time when the world is at war, bad timing, man. I mean, just, calm your fucking ass down. He was able to.
See, that's what I was talking about. That's my main point right there. What I was saying about why we can't worry about what they think. Because that's exactly how they be thinking. Like, sit your ass down. That's like sit down and play basketball. I mean, go play basketball and shut up. No, you don't get to tell me how I feel about my situation. But here we go. Hold on.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow.
I'm sorry.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. Wow, dude.
Little nigga.
It was a G.I. Jane.
Hold up.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I'm going to. Okay?
Period. You better.
Okay. That was the greatest night in the history of television.
And it was, listen, keep his wife's name out your fucking mouth. That's what he said. Now, he did apologize, but I think at this point, he did that because now they investigating and they talking about taking away his Oscar and all that stuff. But you don't know what it is to have a spouse that's going through something, let alone if you have a spouse, you just can't let them play with y'all. You can't. And I don't care who is looking. I don't. I'm glad you looking. It's the reason why I'm glad you looking. I'm glad you looking so you know the next time not to play with me. But I got to show some love real quick. I'm going to stop talking about that. I'm going to get into that a little bit on Wednesday, but not really. It's going to be about something. It's going to be about that, but a different outlook. It's not going to be the same situation because it's serious. Like, us as a people, we always worried about what they looking at and how they feel about us and all of that stuff. And I think that we got to let that shit go as a people. Like, seriously. Who gives a fuck? So if I let that man disrespect my wife, then that means everybody else think that it's cool to disrespect my wife too, and that's not cool. I let that bitch disrespect my man, then she and every other bitch feel like it's cool to disrespect my man, and that ain't cool. But I want to show some love real quick, because we doing things over here. We've been doing things for a minute now. And so I gotta show my love like I be showing my love. Hold on. So I'm gonna go country by country. Or country by country / territory by territory. And then I'm going to go with the top cities because I can't do this list anymore. It's too long for me to read every city. So we just going to get with it. United States. Hi, babies. Love you. Thank you for loving me. I love you too. France. I love you, babies. And give some love to my producer. She do her thing over here on Ambitiously the Podcast, The Black Experience. But France, I love you. Germany. Hi, booze. I love you too. India, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, South America, United Kingdom, Spain, Philippines, Belgium, Australia, Japan, Mexico, Ireland, Nepal, Mauritius, Israel, Canada, and Hong Kong. I love you guys. You guys are extra, extra special. And I just appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna explain that in a minute. So the top on my list, because I only read from the top because there's too many cities. Columbus, Ohio. Hi, Booze. I love you. San Jose, California. Been day ones on period. Love you too. Baltimore, Maryland. On period. My city. Better hold it down. It's like, no, y'all. Thank you for watching, though, Baltimore. I love you so much. I got some shit coming up for us, though. It's going to get down to the nitty gritty of our history as a people in this city. So, yeah, I got y'all. France, I would never butcher the name of this city, but I love you, France. Hi, babies. I would never do that to y'all. I would never, ever do that to y'all. I'm going to learn how to say the name of the city. Spring Valley, Nevada. Hi, Booze. Love you, too. Frankfurt, Germany. Hi, Frankfurt. Washington, Virginia. Hello, hello, hello. Las Vegas, North. Let me correct myself. North Las Vegas, Nevada, because there's sections y'all don't know about. Ashburn, Virginia. Norton Shores, Michigan. Chicago, Illinois. Boardman, Oregon. Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm going to start with Las Vegas, Nevada. The reason why they were read off and not all of the cities was, one, they are at the top of the list for this podcast. They show the most love. They come through, they download, and I love them. But in our melee, let me get over here real quick. In our melee of being who we are as a, no, I don't want to do it on there. I do it on here because I don't want to let that go. We also have done something else, which is we have expanded our horizon. So now not only do we use Buzzsprouts as our podcasting, I ain't get to that yet, baby. I ain't get to that. I ain't get to the quick topics because I wanted to get to the love before the show ends. You know what I mean? I can't leave them out. They listen to this podcast. But I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Give me 1 second. I had a kind of certain order that I wanted to do it in tonight because I knew I was going to spend a lot of time on that Jada and Will situation. We switched over to, well, we didn't switch over. We use both now, Buzzsprouts and this other platform that is called Red Circle. And so now we are officially at, what was the number earlier? 1,528 downloads, I think. It might have went up since then. But I appreciate everybody that comes through and check this podcast out, and we appreciate it. Let me do these quick topics because Reese like, you're girl. I love you, Reese. I'm on it, boo. I got you. So I talked about this before, but we're going to quick topic. Blogger Tasha K says she ain't got it. So, but she did file for the appeal trying to, I don't think that they're going to, they might lessen the amount, but I don't think that they're going to say that she don't have to pay Cardi. That was a long 3 years. Everybody who was a part of that case had to work hard on that case. Even Olga, who didn't really do her job, that's why Tasha got to pay that $4 million now. Taraji P. Henson, TPH, I think I mentioned this too. Entertainment strikes overall deal with BET Studios. Yay, Taraji, girl! I like it. It's cute. Anthony Mackie purchases 20 acres of land in New Orleans to build a movie studio. I like it. See, Black excellence. That's all I'm saying. Tammy Rivera confirms she and her husband, Waka Flocka, have split after 8 years of marriage. I'm kind of sad about that a little bit. You know, Tammy from here, so, you know what I mean? She going to win regardless, but I always thought they was a cute couple. I love Tammy and Waka together. But, you know, just because other people think it's cute doesn't mean it's going to work. So if it can't work, ain't no sense of trying to force it to work. Now we're going to get to Taylor. Taylor Hawk, first of all, if you don't know, I'm a big Nirvana fan. Big. But let's get to the Foo Fighters because that's like a subset. Like they transition and then niggas went here. But Taylor Hawkins dead, and he was a drummer for the Foo Fighters at the age of 55. May he rest in peace. Excellent drummer. I loved him. Well, y'all know I got a thing for drummers anyway. Well, if you don't know, now you know. Really got a thing for drummers, but excellent drummer, dope ass drummer, and may he rest in peace. And my prayers to him and his family. It's a lot going on in the world right now, y'all. I don't even know. It's just, I told y'all the day was filled with so much craziness, and so it's just, I knew today's show was gonna be something different because that shit last night was off the chain. I'm telling you, and I don't even watch the award shows. Everything I watched was clips. And I'm telling, I can't, like, even I discussed it with my mom and my sister, and I'm like, did you see the smack? And they like, he smacked the shit. Like, you know, like everybody in here, like, he smacked the shit out of him. Cause it was a serious ass smack. But it is out of pocket. Out of pocket. Everything about that situation was out of pocket. You know, it was like just gonna be chaos everywhere. But I'm gonna play one video, I guess, before I go. Well, I don't know, because where we are. Yeah, I'm gonna play one video, and then we're gonna, you know, wrap it up soon. No, I might, let me see who, depending on whose video I go with. Who we gonna play tonight? I wish y'all watch this podcast like y'all should, because then y'all can send me requests and then I play the video. But we just gonna go with this one because it's Baltimore, bitch. Like, it's Baltimore, bitch. Hold on. We're gonna play Prophet and Corey Guns, how they do that, real quick. Check this out.
I've been counting money, man, and up trying to get this paper. I'm not gonna take it from you. I don't give a fuck about you, haters. Always keep it 100. Take a cash from counting these hundreds. You can try your luck if you want it, but we don't really think that you want it.
Some clown smile in your face.
These hundreds. You can try your luck if you want it, but we don't really think that you want it.
Some clown smile.
We don't really think that you want it. I've been counting money, man, and up trying to get this paper. I'm not gonna take it from you. I don't give a fuck about you, haters. Always keep it 100. Take a cash from counting these hundreds. You can try your luck if you want it, but we don't really think that you want it.
Some clown smile in your face when they plot. 3-point blank almost got my big bro killed when they shot.
How they do that?
Them blue like cameras is watching. Bring the rat on you, turn they back on you, no problem.
How they do that?
Paying them yet they try and take off the top.
How they do
And
that?
next thing you know, they hanging out with the ops.
How they do that?
Around my city, you hearing so many shots.
How they do that?
Some might have not deserved it, some maybe not.
How they do
This
that?
little sad little Herbie got killed in Allentown. On the same streets my whole life that up and riding round. They fake friends trying to hit on your baby mama now. They want the claim of your family, mask up and rob you now. They try to throw dirt on your name, they be sabotaging. Say they riding, got your back, but they camouflaging. And you know I keep it 50 times 2. Hate all you want, heard that's your favorite to do. But how they do that?
I've been counting money, man, and up trying to get this paper. I'm not gonna take it from you. I don't give a fuck about you, haters. Always keep it 100. Grab a cash from counting these hundreds. You can try your luck if you want it, but we don't really think that you want it.
Niggas be sucking dick more than bitches. All I hear out their mouth is malicious. Get the bread, leave a nigga for dead. You ain't help them, now they helping the feds. Niggas tell on they own firm. I thank God I ain't never learned. Nigga, I run up on you with the blick. Hey, your whole block looking at the clip. Gave me all of the smoke and this drink. You niggas fishing, I blow up the tank. Hunting for digits, it's all in my bank. Fuck all you bitches, the Lord who I thank. Throwing subliminals, not in my field. I'ma do business and fuck how you feel. From the murder lane, call it body mark. To the South Bronx, 174.
I've been counting money, man, and up trying to get this paper. I'm not gonna take it from you. I don't give a fuck about you, haters. Always keep it 100. Take a cash from counting these hundreds. You can try your luck if you want it, but we don't really think that you want it. How they do that? 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 How they do that?
Oh, my bad. I'm bad. Yo, we just got an update real quick though. Apparently, Chris Rock's ticket sales for his tour have risen due to this incident. So is Chris Rock really mad? That's my question. I don't think anybody is really he's not mad. His ticket sales just went up. Like, I mean, increased tremendously. Are we gonna have a civil suit? Probably not. He can ready to get mad bread. So I think everybody is just up in arms for no reason. Let it go. Niggas get smacked every day, B. Shout out to Reese, Tyrone, Samuel, and whoever else watched this podcast tonight. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all came through. Y'all ain't had to, but y'all did. So let's recap real quick before I get out of here. Because we gotta recap what everything we talked about tonight. So let's start from the beginning. Jamaica. Pharaoh, let my people go. Just that simple. They don't need to have a queen. They can do like everybody else, become a republic, elect their officials, so that way they know it's real. And nobody else is like holding nothing over their heads. And I'd let them people go. Hurry up, let them, not even, because they already in the process. Hurry up and let them people go. Apple Watts, baby girl, you got my prayers, baby, because that is some tragic stuff to go through. And she has children. And so, in my opinion, because she has her kids need her. She loves her kids. And if you ever watch the show, that girl loves her children. And everything she does is for her children. Raven Simone, way to stand up, girl. Don't let them tell you what you can say. That's the problem. Everybody think they can tell you what you can say and what you could do and how you could carry it and all this stuff. That ain't cool. Don't let them tell you what to say. Justin Peoples, may you rest easy, and I hope they put them under the prison for several years. Not several years, for several hundred years. Y'all gotta learn that even if you don't like a person, you have a disagreement with a person, it's not okay to take their life. That's not all. It's not okay to slap people either. But when it's concerning your spouse, slap the shit out that motherfucker. You don't get to play with mine. Tasha K, I don't know what you gonna do, boo, but you gotta get it together. Taraji, yay, boo, black excellence. Anthony Mackie, saying to you, boo, yay, black excellence. Tammy and Walker, get back together, but don't get back together if y'all don't want to. And may you rest easily, Taylor Hawkins. I'm sorry. Now for my closing remarks for this evening, because it's time for me to go. I have things to do tomorrow. I gotta take my kid to school, do the motherly thing. As usual, mind your damn business. Let me mind the business for you and come give you the business. It's not good to be out here minding people's business or the wrong business anyway. So just sit back and wait for me to bring you the business. If you have children, love your babies, hug them, tell them how great they are and all the great things that are in store for them and the possibilities and just encourage them and make sure that they know that you are there and that you really, really love them. Stay in your lane. Everybody's lane is not your lane. Your lane is over there, my lane is over here. Stay over there in your lane and I'm staying in mine. Don't be all up in my shit. For real. And don't be telling me what I'm supposed to be doing and what I'm not supposed to be doing, Florida. Because I'm gonna do what I want anyway. But everybody got an opinion, but keep your opinion to yourself. I don't need it. I'm good. I'm living my life. And with that being said, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. You didn't have to, but you did. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Check out our website, ambitiouslyentertainment.com. Download the podcast. If you missed the podcast before, please go and download it on all streaming sites. We are everywhere. We are. And so I'm about to get out of here because I gotta, it's that time of the night and I can't stay on here forever, but I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Remember, interview coming April the 2nd. Majestic Behavior. They're a film company, a clothing company. They got butters, candles. They do it all. interview coming soon. They're going to talk about their movie Number 9. I'm about to play the promo as I leave from this podcast, but they're releasing a movie called Number 9. So we're going to be interviewing production and some of the cast, and I'm super excited about it. This is the first time I think I'm interviewing a whole bunch of people at one time, but I'm here for it, honey. So be ready for that. And with that being said, I love you guys and good night.